On point.
Cup, short run of the first of 26 at Chase Fence. Mistake by Mellow Glory. It is just in front, Haggard from Cloudy Tuesday, going up in between them as Keep the Old Man Out. Improving is Knockiel Synge and Georgie Benson, last year's winners, as they turn towards the second, which is a hurdle. And it's a three-way tie for the lead. Cloudy Tuesday, Keep the Old Man Out, and Knockiel Synge. They're abreast at the second hurdle, followed by a Mighty King, now to 3 and up bank, bringing them directly across in front of us to Laurel Hedge and then Ruby's Double. And it is Knockiel Synge, Keep the Old Man Out, Cloudy Tuesday, followed by Haggard, Fralamonte Bilberry not far off them, Ruby's Double, which is 5, bringing them away out into the country. Drumlee made a bit of a pig's ear of Ruby's Double as they go out over an Aintree Laurel, which was 6, and gone there Grange Island, and has brought down as they race up to the top of the course. Dairy was quite badly hampered. Knockiel Synge leads a length from Haggard, Keep the Old Man Out, and Cloudy Tuesday, a Mighty King. Yellow Cap of Transprint, last year's third. Then Jet Fighter, Fralamonte Bilberry next, followed by Gregeen, 2 lengths to Tech Talk and Drumlee. Well Boy, Erico Dairy, Mellow Glory near the back with Turnupdevolume. As the loose Grange Island comes in to join the main group, as they cross over now to the next of the drop banks along the side of the course. Knockiel Synge gathered in by Keep the Old Man Out as they cross over. 2 lengths to Cloudy Tuesday. And then Haggard and Transprint, the Mighty King, Fralamonte Bilberry, as they rise to the next. And it's Keep the Old Man Out, landing just in front, rejoined on either side by Knockiel Synge and Cloudy Tuesday. Then Fralamonte Bilberry over carefully in a disputing fourth with a Mighty King. And then Haggard and Tech Talk and Transprint and Gregeen next. Down on his nose there was Turnupdevolume as they continue along the side of the course and continuing on just outside the halfway stage. And Knockiel Synge has regained a 1-length lead, going to 13, which is a birch drop, bringing them approximately towards the halfway stage. Knockiel Synge by 2 to Keep the Old Man Out. Improving into third is Haggard, and then Cloudy Tuesday knocked back on the inside of Fralamonte Bilberry, and Cloudy Tuesday has been pulled up by jockey trainer Turlock O'Connor. Over the next of the banks, that was 14 before the old double, tailing off both Erico Dairy, who was badly hampered at an earlier stage, along with Mellow Glory. Now the old double, and spaced right across it, as they make the next bend. Knockiel Synge with improving Haggard, who goes up now to dispute the lead, going to the fence over by the oak tree, which is 16. Haggard joins issue with Knockiel Synge, Keep the Old Man Out. Shake of the reins for Jet Fighter on the inside. Then Fralamonte Bilberry, Transprint, Tech Talk as they tighten up, coming to the Galway doubles. And at 9 from the finish, Knockiel Synge still up there in front from Keep the Old Man Out. Improving is Fralamonte Bilberry. Then Jet Fighter, Haggard next with Transprint and Tech Talk. Onto their heels goes Turnupdevolume. And they're followed by Drumlee, Gregeen and Wellboy next. As they take that next one, the drop fence, another 7 left. And it is tight for the lead, Knockiel Synge, Georgie Benson. On the inside, Keep the Old Man Out and James Murphy. And Haggard goes back up to Knockiel Synge under Rob James as they come to the Aintree Laurel before Ruby's Double the second and final time. Nothing between Knockiel Synge and Haggard, followed by Keep the Old Man Out. Taking closer order is Transprint, along with Fralamonte Bilberry. And sticky there at Ruby's Double, and losing a place or two was Tech Talk. The Laurel Hedge, now they've another 4 left to go. The Glendalough Drop Hedge will be next. Knockiel Synge still puts in a good shift from Haggard and Transprint into a closing third as they make the next crossing, followed by Turnupdevolume. After the stable companions is Fralamonte Bilberry, Tech Talk, Keep the Old Man Out who's weakened, and then Gregeed, who's followed in by Drumley, Wellboy and Jet Fighter has lost all contact as it's Knockiel Synge re-establishing a lead of a length over Haggard. Turnupdevolume improves in between horses and flying that Knockiel Synge increased the lead to 2 lengths. Pushed into second is Turnupdevolume, then Transprint. They're continuing on towards the closing stages. Rail has been demolished there, Fralamonte Bilberry and Haggard. Instant pack closing stages as they begin the run towards the home straight. Knockiel Synge from Turnupdevolume, who's almost on terms. Then Transprint and Tech Talk, this quartet, have gone a long way clear of the remainder. As they turn in for the last 2, they will be the conventional chase fences, and it is Knockiel Synge from Turnupdevolume breaking clear as they straighten up for the last 2 in the Kildare Hunt Club Cross Country for the Ladies' Cup. And it is Knockiel Synge, a bold bit from the front. Turnupdevolume the near side, trying to close on them in third is Transprint, and then Tech Talk on clear from Wellboy. Coming down to the final fence, last year's winner Knockiel Synge from a challenging Turnupdevolume. Not out of it is Transprint, the final fence, and landing just in front Turnupdevolume from Knockiel Synge, with Transprint the near side into the closing stages. Turnupdevolume with coming hard. Transprint is stable companion. What a result for the O'Keefes as they win the Ladies' Cup, with Transprint bettering last year's third. Second goes to Turnupdevolume, and third, a valiant Knockiel Synge has to make do with third 12 months on.
Well, as so often is the case in these races, no shortage of drama. Victory in the opener at this year's festival goes to Transprint. A great result for trainer Richie O'Keefe, who's based down in County Wexford, leading home a 1-2. Turnupdevolume looked to have done everything right when going past Knockiel Synge. I'm afraid we're having a few technical difficulties here, so just having a look back at the closing stages. But obviously, Lisa, there was a pivotal moment in this race as they were coming along, I think towards the second last fence, maybe the third last fence, where a couple of them go through a piece of railing. It's just about to come up now. Haggard on the inside in the diamond jacket.
Ooh, almost gets, maybe tightens for a little bit of room, I'm not so sure, Gary, and the rail just becomes undone. And a nasty, very nasty incident as we pick them up.
Fralamonte Bilberry was the other one, I think, wasn't it?
I think he was badly hampered with Jack Hendricks on board for Dennis Murphy. But up at the front end, making most of the way around, was Knockiel Synge. Georgie Benson had the experience around here, but had the weight on his back as well, turning for home. Obviously, the Richie O'Keefe duo with Barry Stone on board. Turnupdevolume looked to be the main contender with the last fence to jump. Transprint seemed to be gaining momentum from the back of the last all the way to the line, and he's eventually the one who lays down the biggest challenge of all with Anthony James Doyle on board. Anthony was on board this horse before. He's actually been round here a few times before as well, Gary. Transprint 3 times altogether. He actually refused twice. He ran a career best last year when he was third to Knockiel Synge, but it's his day today.
We were musing about Vital Island being kept for the Latouche Cup on Thursday. And what